Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin, and welcome back to yet another installment of your Chelsea latest news, Chelsea transfer news. This will be the last one before I leave Toronto today afternoon. So this will be the last video here in Canada. I'll be back in Sydney in about 24 hours time. Not from now, but 24 hours time from my flight time, basically, which is later in the afternoon today. And then we'll be back in our natural habitat, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have enjoyed, I suppose, this different style of background videoing over the past few weeks since I've been away on holidays. It's been a fantastic holiday, and obviously we don't have our normal setup, so we've had to improvise, and this is exactly what we've done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on the latest Chelsea news. We'll start things off with Romelu Lukaku. We'll talk about Romelu Lukaku, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll work ourselves to goalkeeper, to Leslie Ugochukwu, Estevao Willian as well. A bit of injury news in regards to him. We'll probably do a bit of a U-turn because people are mowing the lawn. It's the weekend. Okay, Romelu Lukaku, ladies and gentlemen, he has an agreement. He has a contract apparently agreed with Napoli. There's a contract ready to go, 3-year contract, which is 5 million euros or 5 million pounds, I don't know, something like that, per season. That is on the table for him, and he's already agreed upon it. Napoli really want Romelu Lukaku, and it's not a surprise. Antonio Conte is the manager over there. He's worked with Romelu Lukaku previously, and it's a match made in heaven, I suppose. It is a match made in heaven. So now what we're waiting for is Napoli to be able to offload Victor Osimhen so that a spot opens up, and then Napoli can get Romelu Lukaku. Now, right at this moment, if Napoli are trying to get Romelu Lukaku, they can only pay somewhere around 21 million pounds, but Chelsea want about 30 million pounds. This is as per Demartio. I remember the release clause being a little bit higher than that, I think 37, but maybe a year has gone by, so the release clause might have changed this season. I don't know, but around 30 million is what's going to do the job for Chelsea Football Club. But Napoli right now don't have anything more than 20 or 21 million. And this is why we need Victor Osimhen to leave. Now, Victor Osimhen, the only big suitor at the moment for Victor Osimhen seems to be PSG. I don't think anyone else is capable of paying that level of money, that high level of money that Napoli is looking for. So we shall see. It's when you wait for one thing to happen, for something for you to happen, it's very complex. You're waiting for things that is out of your control. And it's not really ideal. And this whole Lukaku business, man, this summer window, we have to end it. No more loans, no more shenanigans, just straight up, let's sell and let's get rid of this particular player, because it's just been a bad news for us, man, absolutely bad news. So let's see what happens there in the Lukaku scenario. He seems to be set to go to Napoli. And we shall see whether it happens over the next upcoming days, weeks. We'll see. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the goalkeeper situation. Fabrizio Romano has now also come out publicly and said that, Enzo Maresca apparently have held a meeting, and he wants a goalkeeper that is predominantly good in ball distribution. So, they've got to be a good shot stopper, no problems, but the primary focus is you've got to be very, very good on the ball, which tells us a few things. Robert Sanchez, it's not like he's supreme on the ball, but Enzo Maresca seems to rate him. So he's going to stay. And the word is that he's still going to be the number one goalkeeper. Enzo Maresca actually likes him, rates him. He's going to be the number one goalkeeper. Kepa obviously needs to move on. He's on too much money. He needs to find a way to perhaps get to Real Madrid or wherever else. And unfortunately, Petrovic could be sold because, let's be honest, Petrovic right now, he's not supreme on the ball. He's okay on the ball, but he's not supreme on the ball. And as I said, it's not like Robert Sanchez is supreme on the ball, but he's better than Petrovic in terms of ball distribution. We haven't seen it as yet. Obviously, last season, Robert Sanchez was a flop, was a massive flop. But the bottom line is the skill set is there. So apparently Chelsea Football Club, as per Fabrizio Romano, is looking for another goalkeeper that can compete with Robert Sanchez. Now, this whole goalkeeper situation, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand why we don't go out there and just buy an elite goalkeeper like Portuguese goalkeeper Diogo Costa. That Diogo Costa is sensational as a shot stopper, and I've seen some of his distributions. Man, that guy is wild, man. He's very, very good. I've seen him once in the Champions League produce an assist for one of his attackers, simply with his throw. So yeah, Diogo Costa would have been nice. Every season we seem to be in this conundrum of buying a new goalkeeper, and just go out there and get someone worthwhile, man. Like, stop with this dilly-dallying every season. We're buying 3-4 goalkeepers, and we're still in the same situation. Like, we're never satisfied. So let's see what happens in this regards. Let me know your comments in regards to this goalkeeper mess. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Leslie Ugochukwu. We all knew Leslie Ugochukwu. He's very undercooked. Obviously suffered a huge injury last season. He was out most of the season. Got a few minutes here and there, but overall I think he needs to go out on a loan, develop and make a mark in the Premier League. Like, I'd love to see him go on a Premier League loan. But apparently we're going to look into Bundesliga as well. I don't know, man. I don't really think he's got a future at Chelsea Football Club. He's been called back from the French Olympic team as well to come and join Chelsea. Potentially, we're sorting out a move for him. That's probably why he's been called back. And yeah, let's see. Look, I'd like to see him go in a Premier League move and get that experience under his belt in the Premier League. If it's Bundesliga, so be it. But preference would be Premier League. And then we'll see what happens over there. We'll see if he can shine in the loan. Let's not send him out on a loan where he's not going to be utilised one bit, which is going to be a shame. But the bottom line is, I think he's another one of those profit players, really. If we can squeeze out a really good season out of him on loan and generate some level of interest for this particular player, I'm pretty sure we are going to part ways with him down the track, unless something drastic happens where he shows immense quality. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Estevao Willian, the sensation, the kid that's going to join us not this upcoming season but the season after, 25-26. He's been lighting it up at Palmeiras. However, he's picked up an injury, ladies and gentlemen, and in his last match, he got a crunching tackle and he's sprained his ankle. Thankfully enough, it's not complete, like it's not fully serious. He shouldn't be out for too long, but these sort of things will happen. This is why we have to be so careful. We're very excited about these sort of players. I know I am excited about these sort of players. Henry Pires, another one, but we have to be very, very careful. Injuries can happen any moment, and hopefully they keep themselves fit as much as they can. They can bulk up a little bit as well, size up a little bit as well, and obviously they don't endure any ridiculous tackles. This particular tackle, I saw it. I wouldn't call it a ridiculous tackle, but yeah, it was obviously mistimed and he got his ankle. So hopefully he recovers quick and he can be back for Palmeiras and he can keep developing. Hopefully it doesn't have too much impact on his pace which is an important component of his game. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest in Chelsea news at the moment. Let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about. As I said, next up, we're going to see you guys in Sydney in normal setup. And yeah, man, it's been a good holiday. Until next time, everyone. Take care. See ya.